Hello everyone, I am Gongxuan. Today I will introduce a very helpful theory in educational psychology, cognitive load theory (CLT). I will focus in particular on one important concept within this theory, the expertise reversal effect. My presentation is divided into four main parts: cognitive load theory, expertise reversal effect, practical application of the expertise reversal effect, and teaching implications. Okay, cognitive load theory posits that the effectiveness of learning depends on the cognitive load imposed on working memory during the learning process. To optimize learning outcomes, instructional design should reduce irrelevant cognitive load and help learners focus on goal-related information. So cognitive load is divided into three types: intrinsic load, extraneous load, and genuine load. Cognitive load theory explains how the brain processes information during learning. According to Sweller et al., human memory consists of sensory memory, working memory, and long-term memory. Working memory limited to 2 or 4 elements, short duration, easily overloaded, and long-term memory, unlimited capacity, stores schemes, and therefore effective instructions design should help learners build and automate schemes to reduce the burden on working memory. Okay, let's go to part 2. Expertise reversal effect. So what is the expertise reversal effect? Kaguya pointed out the instruction support effective for novices may become ineffective or even harmful at the expert level. So why does this happen? Novices lack schemes, so they need explicit guidance such as work examples, diagrams, and experts already have schemes. So too much guidance becomes redundant and occupies valuable working memory, lowering learning efficiency. So this shows that instructions must be adapted to the learner's level. To better understand this, we can divide learners into 3 stages. Novices, no schemes, unfamiliar with content. Competent developing schemes, some fluencies. Expert, automate schemes, rapid recognitions. So instructions methods should involve alongside the learner's development. Okay, to help illustrate this concept, I will share 2 classroom examples, one from geography class and one from English class. Let's look at the geography example, reading contour maps. For novices, using guided colored diagram and animations to interpret maps feature. For example, hills, village, and scopes, and build basic spatial schemes. But for expert learners, such guidance should be reduced or removed. Their task might be to design a hiking route and analyze terrain, safety, and slope change. So for expert learners at this stage, too much guidance may actually interfere with reasoning and scheme retrieval, causing cognitive conflicts. The second example is English learning. For novices, support such as grammar tables, translation models, sentence patterns, and vocabulary scaffolds. Instructions often involve drills, closed passage, and step-by-step structures explanations. And they usually learn sentence patterns like subject, verb, object. But for expert learners, learn more efficiency through immersions, conversation, or writing essay. At this point, continuing to use excessive structural scaffold example, grammar list, verbal conjunction tables become cognitive clutter. So based on the 2 examples, this table summarized the instructional strategies suitable for learners at different stages. Worked example useful for novices, redundant for experts. Diagram and explanations help for novices but may overload expertise. Open-ended task too difficult for novices, preferred by experts. Detailed guidance essential for novices and distracting for experts. So in short, effective teaching must match the learner's cognitive stage. So how can teachers apply CLT in practice? Here are some suggestions. Assess learners' prior knowledge. Use explicit instruction for novices. Apply feeding technique as learners become competent. Minimize redundant information for experts. And finally, promote germane load through reflections, explanation, and practice. To conclude, cognitive load theory and the expertise reversal effect remains as that teaching should not be one size fits all. We must adjust instructional strategies based on the learner's stage to truly reduce cognitive load and promote effective learning. It's all my presentation. This is reference. Thank you.